Oh my god. Hello! This is Yaeruu! Good morning. I just realized I didn't change the title. Hold on. Today I'm going to be playing STEINS, or as you could call it, STEINS. So I'm very excited. How are you? How are you guys doing? I hope you rested well last night. And so let's jump into it. What? Do you hear it? Yeah. Okay. I can see now your chat. Right. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's start. I'm going to start. Everything is a coincidence. But even coincidence is part of fate's design. I'm not losing it. I'm perfectly safe. What I speak now is the absolute truth. Not some childish fantasy. No matter how trivial something may seem, it has the potential to shape the future. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? You understand how careful you must be. But I didn't understand. The future will not turn out like this. But how could I have known? How could I have known that by pressing the button, I would decide the fate of all mankind? Just think about it. The average human perceives just 1% of his environment. We're not nearly as clever as we like to think. We go about our lives oblivious to a million different things. Even when something catches our eye, our brain forgets it a moment later. そうですね。Don't do anything careless. Don't pretend you didn't see that. Was it a woman? Then a conspiracy. Conspiracy. Was always closer than you thought. Just waiting for the right moment to strike. Oh.
宇宙に始まりはあるか終わりはない無限星にもまた始まりはあるが自らの力を持って滅びゆく有限英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるの歴史からも読み取れる海に生ける魚は陸の世界
I feel like I need to pay attention.
彼らが英知を持てば
Oh, there's the credits. I see.
人間が光の速さを超えるの魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽これは抗える
Why are we talking about fish?
神からの最後通告とも言え
God's final warning. What? So cool. Kind of reminds me of Tunisians. What are you mumbling about? There's no sound from the phone against my ear, only silence. Oh, that's a phone. That's a phone. Oh yeah, I see the message. Camera. I'm baking. Baking? Basking? I think I mean basking in the summer sun. I'm baking slowly. Sweet slowly slice. What? Sweet, not sweat. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips into the asphalt. Okari? Is that me? A girl is standing in front of me. I guess that's me. I'm Akari. Hi. What's your name? She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into the enemy turret. Oh, we're spies! Yet, despite the imminent risk of death, there's no hint of tension in her innocent, childlike features. Oh. Wait, I'm kinda covering the text. Hold up. Let me move to the side. Should it be here? I'll be here. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I covered my phone's mouthpiece and turned to the girl with an index finger to my lips. You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. Oh, there listen, the whole area could be bogged. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. Are they even listening to me? It's too dangerous to waste time wasting here anyways. Rintaro. I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tongue. Nani? Wait. Nani? Something like that. The girl turns over to me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. Shaking my head. I see.
それがシュタインズゲートの選択。
That's the choice of the STEINS gate.
エル、
Outside, kangaroo. What? I speak the parting words. Oh, that's the parting word. Then pocket my cell phone. STEINS get some knowledge. It does. Fate. To others, it is the will of the god. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radika. Okay, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, もちろんですね。これは定期 territory. I can't just straight to the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
Who was that? The girl. Sheena Mayuri. Oh, that's her name. Immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. She's got good stamina. I, on the other hand, I'm gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8th-story building would be so tall? Wait, yeah, that's a lie. Is she not tired? I think this is normal. It's normal to be tired. I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow. Phew!
それがマユリのためでもある。
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
そうなんだ。オカリン、ありがとう。
What? Oh, no, she said he cannot. I cannot tell her. Otherwise, she would be in danger. I get it. I have to protect her smile. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she's quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she is more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to STEINS Sky, but now I've considered. I don't want a terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. I continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a deep-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakawachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Yeah, Dr. Naka. Is this Machi? Machi. Time machine.
それより、オカリン、オカリン。
Yes? Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name. Ah, that's not my name! Nor is it my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
マユリよ、いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
Don't call me Okarin!
でも、
I'm
そう
Yaeruu!
呼んでたよ。
I've always called you that.
それは昔の話だ。
That was then!
俺は
I have since become...
今日も
What?
世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
What? I'm a mad scientist!
だって、難しくて覚えられ
That's too hard to remember. Yeah, that's too long. Oh, what's your name? Oh, that's my name? That's not my name. Halloween. Halloween Kyoma.
それに、
This people is louder. Kaverin Taro may be my real name. Wait, that's my real name. But I have rejected it, for it's stupid. Yeah, I'm a mad scientist. So, I also hate the derivative of Okare. Sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing. Oh, I know what she's talking about. Talking about Link, right? It's like the flute thingy.
でね、オカリン、
So, Okarin,
教えてほしいんだけど。
yes? You can ask me? What's that? She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give it up.
これからここで何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
She knows without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
We are standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radican. It is here that the conference will be held. Or you can just read the words right there. Right? This we are in a conference, right? Nakabayashi Sensei is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity. Treated as a curiosity.
記者会見？でも、記者さんなんて見当たらない気がする。
Where are the reporters? Oh yeah, there's no reporters. Yeah, where's the guy that's giving the conference? He's not there either. We're too early. I refuse to read. I'll read for you. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who knows like a reputable reporter or a cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabayashi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関
Could this be the organization working its listed influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. Hey. I thought that Nakabayashi was like me, scientists fighting to overthrow the organization, but this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁
I prefer not to get wrapped up this mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, enjoying an afternoon of my precious summer holiday, shaking my head. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head.
巻き巻きトカゲ。
You wrapped something?
あ、それを言うならエリ巻きトカゲだね。
Is it his birthday too? I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. Oh, that's so precious. This is so precious. She's always been special.
前より気をつけ
Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be
何らかの
a normal conference. Are we under attack? Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Are they? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we are on the top floor. What? All that's above is the roof. A helicopter.
地震かな？
An earthquake?
震度 2？ あ、マグニチュード 2？
No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about
どう違
this.
うんだっけ？
I bolted out of the conference hall and ran up the stairs to the roof, ignoring that no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air.
爆
Explosion? I can't believe it. Was there was there really an explosion? I heard this rising. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Is it terrorist? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What is this? A machine is sitting in the middle of the room. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks like kind of a satellite. Did that thing cause a shaking just now? Who put it there? Was it the Dr. Nakabayashi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. If that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. I think it's a UFO. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng— what is a throng? Of reporters and building staff bursts onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. Stay back! And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. Is he trying to hide something? Her response was initially quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that advice. We got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was the explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that, of course. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. And Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule time machines are lined up next to a plate reading "Birthplace of the Japanese Species." She's gazing up on them with a wistful look. I breathe a sign of relief, then take out my phone. Moshimosh! Yeah, hello, it's me. I got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening and I have no idea what it is. I know, don't worry, I won't do anything to jeopardize the mission. Outside Kongru. After I speak the words and hang up, I'm able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. Phew! My sweat is cold. Half of my hope something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. Mayuri! She's staring at the capsule twice. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded. I think she's airheaded. What are you doing? What's an Upa? Just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front rail says Rainet Kakeru 3D Character Doll Series. They kinda look like pandas, don't they? Never before seen a manga yet. I don't talk this much, do I? You can bask in my voice today. Tanuki? Maybe. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Wasn't there... I've heard this concept before. Upa is a series mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out like some kind of deformed dog. That's a dog? It's an ugly cute character. It's cute, it's just cute, isn't it? cute. High school girls find these characters adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the people. People love people.
やればいい。ウーパがあるかどうかは保証できないがな。
Then go for it. I can guarantee you'll get an uppa though. Mayuri gives me a trouble smile.
でもね、マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
She's broke. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi. Who really cares?
だから
Can I borrow 100 yen, please?
100円貸して。
She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. I'll give you all of my money. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least it didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。
Do you think it's that easy? Get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. You gotta work for it. I pull out 100 yen coin. Set it into the machine slot and spin the lever. That's like $1, right? Good night, mister. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got.
ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ
I got the super metal uppa.
それはレアなのか？
Is it rare?
ー。すごく。
It's super rare. While I examine the metal uppa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same rainet machine. If he can get it, so can I.
あ、普通のウーパだ。
No. Stuck. Ha ha ha. He looked at my metal uppa in resentment. Shaking my head. What did he get? I turned to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes, also fixed on the oppa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. Ooh,
ではマユリにくれてやろう。
you can have it. Oh, she's so cute. Honestly, I don't want it.
本当？いいの？オカリン。
Are you sure, Yukarin?
ほーいん今日まだ。
Yeah, Hawaiian Kyoma.
ありがとう、オカリン。
Thank you, Yukarin. Is he doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき
Thank you all for coming
ありがとう
to
ございます。
Dr. Nakawachi's Time Machine Press Conference. I heard an announcement from the floor above. It's tempting. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, also, Yamurin, what's her name? I forgot. I had to do the stairs. Mayuri. I'll call you Mayurin. Mayuri doesn't follow. Come, Mayuri, what's wrong?
行くぞ、マユリ。
Let's go.
待って名前書かなくちゃ。
I gotta write my name. She's brought goodbye with a medal, Uppa. I go on ahead.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。 発明家
Without further ado,
中鉢さんです。
I'm pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakamashi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. So lame. That's so sad. That's so sad. Dr. Nakawachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. But he's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here. His mouth moves. I am Dr. Nakawachi. Thank you all for coming. Nakawachi takes the microphone and begins to speak. His voice brims with confidence. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century.
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
Did he really build a time machine? Maria appears after writing her name in the metal lupa. She's a bit late in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. And there are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence. So, this is the extent of Dr. Nakawachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say. True, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't, as he proceeds to explain his time machine design. My curiosity quickly turns to disappointment. Then anger. He's angry. My roar silences Nakawachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Why did I yell? Oh, cause I'm angry. Do you think it's for fools? Who the hell are you? Who am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who. You stole your theory from John Titor. And you call yourself an inventor? Get this man out of here! You're the one who should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut up, you little pest. What? Yeah, you're so mean. Someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. Unhand me, you! Huh? There's another cute girl. It's a girl about my age. She's so cute. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? We haven't met, but I know her face. Magista. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Magista. I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's the attitude? She's obviously not staff. There's no way she would be working with someone like Dr. Nakawachi. Which means... no. She's a staff! Just like me! If their tendrils have gotten this far tonight, I made a great mistake. Wait, I'm not a spy? Are they my enemies? Is he my enemy?
ふざけてないでちょっと来てください
Stop fooling around and come with me. Eh? My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakawachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a frau by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it would endanger my duty, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makisakuri to lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば、貴様もいろ
Try
いろ
anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superior say then?
何かって何ですか
What are you talking about? He glares at me quite fiercely at that. Ah, Leia, hello! I'm playing a light novel. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. So I'm a mad scientist. And she's also a genius. My heart beats in acceleration from the danger. The danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. Hey, hey, hey.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです
I need to ask you something.
それに答える義理はない。
What makes you think blah blah blah? What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates.
だから機関って
What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I'll take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。
It's me.
機関のエージェントに
I've been caught by an organization agent.
マキセ・クリスだ。
It's Makisakuri.
みんなには気をつけろ。
She's a dangerous one.
いや、問題ない。
No, it's fine. I'll find a way to. She took it! Did you see that? Grace suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. I think I'm actually need you. What are you doing?
あれ
Huh?
この携帯電源切れてる
Your phone's off. Am I actually mad? Yo, why?
誰と話していたんですか
Hey! Who are you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover, this isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答え
Your tactics don't work on me.
それは
I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. That was close.
そう独り言だったのね
So you talk to yourself. I guess so. I guess so. Oh. I'm lonely. Gah. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makisakuri, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. She exposed me. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with the strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier?
さっきとはいつの
What are you talking about?
ほんの15分
About 15 minutes ago.
会見が始まる前に
You talked to her before the conference started. Nonsense. This is the first time we meet. I was with Mayuri and that Upat boy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよ。
You're trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset.
悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this a trap? It does seem like one of those organizations' dirty tricks. Would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく
You look like you were going to start crying any second.
どうして？私
Have we met
前
before?
あなたと会ったことありますか？
She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば
How do you know my
名
name?
前知ってるんです。
俺は全てお見通しなの
My knowledge has no limit. I'm a scientist after all.
天才少女
Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Huh?
さらばだ
Farewell. I spin around and take up down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop. Like I listen to the enemy.
期間目
Then get the organization. They must be serious
送り込んでくると
if they're sending in agents like her. I run all the way down to the fourth floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makisukurisu is not telling me I sigh or rubbing my temples,
だが俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ
I can let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakawachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. Where's Mayuri? I guess I'll just go home. Did I just leave Mayuri alone? Wait, are you forgetting something important? Yes, you baka. Athena, what is it? Your friend. Your friend. I left Mayuri behind. Go get it. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but I got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought, I take out my phone. I turn it on. And it rings just as I got it.
メールか
You've got mail. It's not just regular mail. There's a video. And it's from a known address. I opened the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing. It's a virus. Is this a prank? Some sort of Makisukurisu style attack. Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stopped the video and called my Mayuri's phone from my address book.
マユリなぜ出ない
Mayuri! Looks like I have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makisukurisu again. Wait, don't tell me. Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri?
おのれ
Damn you! Is that how the organization operates?
やり方か
Living without Mayuri isn't an option. I'm overprotective. She's a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out. Remember that. The moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I return to life. In a sense, that's why I became Haoi Kyoma. I have to go back to for her. The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakawachi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayurin. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makisukuriso anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. So be it, I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Mayuri! We're leaving. Wait, what? She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Your Upa ran away? Is it alive? That's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it. You can always get another one. No way. Metal Upa sell upward of 10,000 yen online, you know? Big money. That toy was worth that much? Wait, we are rich? Why did you drop it? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. Even if I find it, you can sell it, okay? Those 10,000 yen will fund my research. I said you can't sell it. It has my name on it. And that begins our search for the Metal Upa. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. It's Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Well, I've never bothered to ask what it means. But the Metal Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor, landing near the capsule toy machine. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy. A kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy. Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? Sounds like you. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. What was that? Was that a scream? I think so. Only the person turned. A few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mayuri and me. Less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First explosion on the roof. Now this? What's going on here? Iron squeezes my hand tight. Stay here, Mayuri. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes led me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No. Someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. Can't be. Nagise. Chris. I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago. Is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. But why? Suddenly I realized that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makisakurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me. And every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the boys! Men cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. Do they think I killed her? I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makisakurisu is represented by my extensive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayurin is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. What happened? We're leaving. I grab Mayurin's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burning to my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. Oh, it's July in the game as well. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. That was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. What are the chances, yeah? I finally stopped once we get out to the main street. Ruodori. My chest bounced, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. What happened? You look pale. Ayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because he didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone died. Eh? I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makisakurisu is dead. And I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds miling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about business as usual, The never-ending search for electronics. It's another day in a Kayabara. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know, my friend Yaeruu. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makisukuris. I suppose it might be disrespectful for the victim. But my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester. Yep. Yep, that's how humans are. While I'm in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. I'm typing, okay? Someone stabbed Makisukuris. Don't know who. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. She just died. What do you mean she's okay? What? I hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seemed like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood in the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that girl in cold? What are you talking about yourself, dude? What? I have a friendship. I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the send button. And then I pressed down. Sending. Wait, what? What? What was that?
消えた。
They're gone. Summer break. At noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Yumeka? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I thought I'm vanished with my own two eyes. I sat petrified, speechless and alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone. I look up. And at the top of Radigan, sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were, is a crashed satellite.
おい、そこの貴様。
That was cool. Hey, you, can you see us?
なぜ何も答えない？
Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question.
モニターのそっち側に
え？
いる貴様にだ。
You on the other side of the monitor. Me?
間抜け面をしよってつまらんやつだ。
Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis.
貴様からだと
I suppose that, from your perspective,
にいるように見えるだろうな。
it appears that we're the ones inside the monitor.
だがそれは大きな
That's where you're wrong.
モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ。 貴様が現実だと思っているその世界。
It is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lights and shadows.
貴様自身
Naturally, that includes you too.
真の現実。それはこちら側にある。
The reality is on this side of the screen.
自分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かっていない。
Don't believe me? I don't blame you.
無理も
Few are those who can handle the truth.
まあいい。
But no matter, I shall speak in simpler terms. Easy enough for even you to understand, okay?
まず、俺たちがいるのはどこか。
This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in the Akihabara district in Tokyo. We call it simply the lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ。
You shouldn't do bad things, Okarin.
まあ入りは少し黙っていろ。
Quiet. I'm a mad scientist, remember?
駅から出たら中央通りを進
From the station, head down to Oudori until you reach Sue Hirocho Station. Then take a left onto Kuramae Bashidori. In the alley before the traffic light, you'll find the rundown Ohiyama building. The lobby is on the second floor.
目印はビル
On the first floor is a store of ill repute called the Branch Workshop. You can't miss it.
今時
It deals exclusively in CRT monitors. Of all things, can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent.
だがブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんは
But the proprietor of the Branch Workshop, Tennoji, is also the owner of the building.
ゆえに今野球ピッチ
That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, even as land value continues to rise.
幸いにもあの店長は
He may seem a rough sort. He was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine for next to nothing.
ただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。だが
I decrease the Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are,
オカリンオカリン。そこは
I gotta say, lab members, not researchers.
所属系。
ラボメンすなわちラボラトリーメンバーは
Our laboratory members are 3.
ラボメンナンバー001
I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab, lab member number 001, the insane mad scientist, Hoowing Kyoma.
オカリンって呼び方の方が。
Okari is cuter though.
そしてコスプレが趣味の高一点
Next we have a resident cosplayer, an only female member, lab member number 002, Shina Mayuri.
てってねー。まゆしーです。
Call me Mayushi. I like making costumes more than wearing them.
最後にスーパーハッ
And last, we have a resident super hacker, lab member number 003, Hajira Itaru.
スーパーハッカーって呼ぶなよ。
Stop calling me
ス
that.
ーパーハッカーだろ。
Super hacker です. Duh.
そんな我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究
Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the art of invention.
詳細は我がラボの
For details, see your lab's homepage.
もちろん
Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion, but that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it's spawned.
すでに我々は つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。
Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to I.
これはまだ上昇でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の
But this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create.
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。
Like that tennis manga, right? I get it.
人の煩悩の数
No,
で
it's the number of earthly desires in mortals. You, channel junkie.
それと俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろ。
And I thought I told you not to interrupt me when I'm talking.
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言しゃべ
Yeah, I wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself.
独り言ではない。見て
I'm not talking to myself. Can't you see?
俺は今
I'm talking to the person behind this monitor.
あ、今その人にやりって笑った。
He just screamed.
おのれ貴様何を笑っているのか。
What are you grinning about? I'm here. You don't even exist outside that monitor. What do you mean?
こっちみんなって言ってやれば
Just say don't look at me.
通じないんじゃないか
I
な。
don't think that's gonna work.
俺たちに話しかけられている
It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality.
その人にしてみたら、マユシーたち
Maybe they think we are in the game? Yes, you are in the game.
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね
I doubt it even occurred to them.
じゃあ、ダル君の大好きな
Aren't your two dear girlfriends the same way? No!
それは
What do you mean?
あの子たちは僕の嫁だから
Those girls are my wives.
誰の嫁の話はどうでもいい。
Nobody cares about your Arrow.
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって
But Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme. What if we're actually just characters in a game?
見極める術はあると思う
Anyway, we can know for sure.
ないな。
即答かよ
Come on.
ゆえにそのような議論は不毛。世界の支配構造
Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy our system.
中二病オツ
Nice to meet you, bro. I step back from the monitor. What? Displayed on the screen is Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago. Personally, I find it only the ugly part of ugly cute to be true. But I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used. Headset included. That's so cheap. I turned to Dado with a menacing glare.
黙れスーパーハッカー。俺は
She said it, Haka. I'm no Chunibyo patient. I slipped my hair back and flashed a devilish scream.
ほーい。
I am Halloween. Yoma.
そういう設定っしょ
That's your character's name, right?
やれやれ。
Oh, 誰？
コミュニケーションの
やれやれ。
どれだけ経っても治らないな。
Your communication skills are beyond repair.
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を
I'll have you know I got to a ton of offline meets and I'm always the life of the party. This best Pokitico guy is my brother in arms. Right hand man, Hashira Itaru. Nickname, Naru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer, playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D mates. No way, I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything is fine as long as it's mine. Based. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well.
針指に刺さった。
The needle bit my finger. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shiina Mayuri, a 16-year-old girl. If you can believe it, I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Dado's level though. This Tetsugo is in charge of the lab's official costume division, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely place. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory do costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is, Mayurin is completely useless. Yeah. But there's no way I could kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayurin first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, Mayushi is Okarin sausage. I belong here. That certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me in my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayurin doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough.
で、オカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
Did Alpaca Man say anything?
いや、全然。
Nothing. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play the boring game.
この不愛想アルパカめが。
Antisocial alpaca. I chorus her name and smack the TV. As soon as I do, the TV makes a sound like it's shorted and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Walk it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. This crummy TV is on lease from the brown chip workshop downstairs. It's probably just old. You made me say alpaca, okay.
後で修理できるか聞きに行かなければ。
I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. Stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while finding myself. I close my eyes. What naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. What? They're gone. As I left Radican, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. It wasn't just the people on the street. The people on the stores too, in the restaurants. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until... Mayurin! Mayurin's voice brought me back to reality. Mayurin hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes. Everyone disappeared just now, right? Huh? You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold at the enormity of what had just happened. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayurin by her slender shoulders and shook her. Did you see it? You saw it, right? excuse my runny nose. I have a runny nose right now. Okay. Huh? Irene's head flopped back and forth from my shaking.
見てない
I didn't see anything.
見て
You didn't? I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with her eyes clear as glass marbles.
見ていない
You saw
見てい
nothing?
ないのか
Nothing at all?
ついさっきま
There
で
were people here a second ago, weren't there?
が歩いていた
歩いてたかな
Were there?
それに店員まで消えている
Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure.
それは仕方ないと思うよ
Of course they are. My reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ
It was like this when we got here.
あそっか
You're seeing things, aren't you?
帽子を見てきっとこの暑さのせいだよ
I'm sure it's because of the heat. How could you laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. This Baka, I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akiva's building. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radican, where I had just been a moment ago. And there it was, an enormous machine like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building where not 5 minutes before I had found Nagisa Kirusu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance sirens. Nagisa Kurisu might still be in the dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought distorted me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was,
そもそもあの人工衛星は
what the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakawachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it someone had placed a satellite-like machine, shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop, but that's not what I was seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterated the room where Dr. Nakawachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when?
マユリあの人工衛星だが
Mayurin, about the satellite.
びっくりしたね
What a surprise, huh?
びっくりしただと
What do you mean? What was a surprise?
何が
ドカーンってすっごい音がした
It made a huge kapow sound. A huge kapow. I guess it did make a sound. But I don't think it was kapow. I'd say it was more like zoom.
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか
Did that satellite fall out of the sky?
来たのかな宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな
Did it? Do you think any aliens were on board? You think it's a You think it's a UFO? Did I lose my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. I dreamt it all. Hey, you too! And just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern.
ここで何をやってるんだ
What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You have to leave. We're sorry.
それより制服警官さん
First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question.
警官 A って
Officer A?
今ここで
Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too,
聞
right?
いていない。いいから
What are you talking about? Get out of here. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Mike's security suit and get him to call an ambulance. But before I could,
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言って
look,
いるん
I
だ
don't have time for your nonsense. The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radika." What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted to UPX and released. There were people at UPX like usual. Actually, there were more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Juodori had been blockaded by police, somewhat that nobody could enter. So that was happened. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? I checked online for any news. The net is bustling about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radika. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even TOTV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Juozori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba streets, nor about Makisakuri's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery?
そうかそういうことか
I see. So that's it. From the sofa, I sprang to my feet, a white grin on my face. Yaeruu and Mayuri turned and stared.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽
This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government may already be under their control.
なんということだ
My God,
だが俺の目
they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day I will expose their teeth and put an end to their reign.
終止符を打ってやる
Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I took a celebratory bottle of Dr. P. Dr. P. My favorite soda from the fridge. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは
Elixir into lactose. A drink fit for a genius such as me.
コーラの方がよくね
Cola's better though.
オカリンは本
I
当に
agree.
ドクターペッパーさんが大好き
Akarin really loves Dr. P.
この知的飲料の良さがわからないやつは
I pity the man who knows not the greatness of this beverage. Step through the curtain divide in its center and you'll enter the heart of the future guided laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scrapping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Yaeruu and bid him follow me to the development room. All of the windows here are with their stripped. What? With backing tape, so it's dim and hot, almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioning for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's hastily strapped on the chair and put it on. I also wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Yaeruu, however, refuses to wear this. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. Lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. Never been worn and probably never will be. Yaeruu. Is the plan progressing smoothly? What plan? Yaeruu gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models. The plan, obviously, I'm talking about perfecting gadget number 8. Oh, how was I supposed to know what you meant? We've known each other for what? 3 years now? We went to high school together and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond like birds and soulmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months now. We were in different classes junior year, and actually we didn't talk at all, so 2 years. Don't sweat the details. The point is we've known each other a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here. Nope. It's awkward. All I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations. Shut down again. Are we any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8? No. So far, the Virtual Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by an organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't comprehended any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurist gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is fundamental that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. That's what serendipity means. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, a big particle gun. Number 2, bamboo heligun. Number 3, Coolsby Ora Ora. Number 4, mold snake. Number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Number 6, the Sialum Saber. Number 7, Ghost in the Ball. They can all be seen on the website that I made. So feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist genius. Oh wait, there's a URL! Hold up. I know what we must do. Shall we check? I want to check that website. That's not what I was trying to add. Um. I guess I cannot. Dang it. Guys, I cannot show you, but I'm gonna look for it anyways. Okay. Alright, it's future.lab.com. It's there! Guys, this website exists. Yeah. Eh? It exists? It's all Japanese. Thank you. I have a runny nose. Miss Neezer. Thank you. Eh? This is really well thought out. Phoenix. Oh. It looks like those early 2000 websites. So cool. You know, I really like this game so far. It's like really well thought out. Well, you know, I didn't know anything about this except that it's critically acclaimed and that somebody died. How do you like it so far? I think this may be a good saving spot. What do you think? Wait, how do I save it? There's not. Wait. Oh! Quick save. Ah! Save. I'll save here. So there's multiple chapters in chapter 1. Oh wait. What is... Oh. Load. Tips list. Let's full screen. You know, I really like that in game it is 11 days from now. And I'm thinking, it would have been great to play this game 11 days in the future. To match the date. Mm. But yeah, I think I'll stop here for today. I haven't eaten. And my nose is runny. Yes. I really liked it. So I'm gonna keep playing it. I wonder if it will be hard. But yeah. Thank you for coming. If I didn't have to eat, I would keep going. But we must part ways. Thank you for watching. Let me see if there's anyone I could read. Neuro-sama. Do you guys like Neuro-sama? I like Neuro-sama. Let me see if I remember how to do raid. Ah, it works. Alright. Thank you for watching, guys. I shall see you next time. Bye bye.